There's still no end in sight in the drama unfolding in the city of Tshwane. Despite the city securing a permanent interdict against striking workers, many are yet to return. Officials in the capital say they hope SAMWU-affiliated strikers will comply with the court order and return to work to improve service delivery. It's been 7 weeks since workers took to the streets demanding a 5.4% wage hike, which the Metro says it can't afford. Meanwhile, residents remain without services and the city is deteriorating. ENCA's Theodore Mashele reports.
In most parts of Tshwane, corners look like this, and residents are worried about their health.
Our children are struggling. You know, we've got lots and lots of people who are ill. Our children can't go to school. They can't even do their homeworks. They can't do anything. And when you send somebody in the street, let's say later at night, it's not safe because of the rubbles and the rats and everything.
In spite of a permanent interdict against striking workers, some employees refuse to return to work.
Last week, Sunday, we made the announcement that buses will start operating, we're resuming services. On the eve, while we were preparing the buses at the C-Divet depot, the main depot of Tshwane bus service, the drivers that were preparing the buses for operation for the next day, they were intimidated and they were told that no buses will run. So we ran a few shifts in the morning, last week Tuesday, and buses had to return back to the depot because the drivers were intimidated by their colleagues.
SAMWU insist it is not responsible for the strike.
Nobody is on strike. I'm speaking on behalf of SAMWU. As SAMWU, we have been telling our workers after we have submitted, after we have marched to Tshwane House, wanted to hand over the memorandum to the mayor. Unfortunately, he didn't come to receive that memorandum. Then we told our workers to go back to work. But when they go back to their workstation, the employer is refusing to give them a tool of trade.
This contrary to the city's opinion.
When people claim that they're not on strike and we're withholding equipment, it's an absolute lie. If you go to Tshwane bus service now, you will find the drivers milling around. They're not driving the buses. Buses are not running. Operations have been suspended precisely because there are no people to drive the buses unless the SAMWU leadership is telling you that they're prepared to drive those buses. Then we can give them the keys.
Despite the SALGA ruling, the city continues to insist that the salary wage increase is unaffordable and are planning to appeal the ruling in the Labour Court. Theodore Mashele, Pretoria.